So guys, this is my review for Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Mugen Train Arc episodic TV episode 3. With that, guys, let's dive into it. So I had talked about this at the end of my reaction to episode 3 here. What it seems like, guys, and I'm actually still in support of this. What it seems like is that the episodes that they're pushing out is basically just the film itself. Now, again, of course, it was reported like 5-6 weeks ago that, you know, when these Mugen Train episodes drop, that they will be re-edited, and new content will be, various content would be added to the scenes of these episodes. Now, I did go on record in saying at the end of my reaction to episode 3 that I am in support of this simply because for those of you who haven't watched the movie, at all, and this is your only way to watch the film this way as per these episodes, it definitely is great for you. It's still good for me because I can actually still watch the film this way because look, it's Demon Slayer. I don't mind it. But at the same time, you know, if you're literally telling us this is what you're gonna do, I'm, you know, kind of looking for, you know, the new content added. Now the re-editing stuff, I can understand that side of things. But the reason why I'm just saying all of this, guys, is just you know, these first 2 episodes in the movie, it just seems like it's just the same stuff. But at the same time, I believe I did talk about this last week too, in my review, that at the same time, I believe that we're probably not going to get any of the new content if they did indeed add that until closer towards the end. So basically, this is episode 3. We have 4 episodes left. So, you know, with that, and also if you did not know, episode 4 next week is being pushed up a week because of the election in Japan. So, October 31st for next Sunday, episode 4 is getting pushed to the following week on November 7th on that Sunday. So we are not getting a new episode. We're not getting episode 4 next Sunday. But also, you know, with that, like I said, I just feel like we may not be getting any of, even if it's just real small added content, we're not going to get that until closer to the end, like maybe between episodes 5 and 7, maybe something like that. Like we might not even get anything new in episode 4. If this is like a cash grab for them and they just decided to just give us the episodes, then that kind of sucks for those of us who've watched the film. But again, like I said, for those of you who have watched the movie, great. Who haven't watched the film at all, great for you. You're actually watching the film in its entirety through these through episodes 2 through 7. So congratulations to you. I'm glad that you're able to watch it this way, in this form through per these episodes. So, you know, it doesn't, like I said, you know, basically saying it doesn't seem like they really changed anything as far as these first 2 episodes 2 and 3 from last week and even today. Basically just focusing on, you know, them being under the trance of the demon on the train, and them, you know, going through their past memories, basically, of what they experienced with their family at some point given in time, and it's just replaying. But at the same time, you know, those smaller demons who are doing the bidding of the demon on the train, that they're trying to get to their core and destroy it. So, you know, with that, seeing that, I still enjoyed watching episode 3. I still enjoyed Rengoku fighting the little girl who was attempting to destroy his spiritual core. I definitely, again, I said this in the end of the episode that, you know, per Tanjiro's section where he's battling whether or not, even with this image, he's battling with realizing that this is a dream and him making a decision whether or not to stay here with his dream state family that seems alive to him, but technically they're not, except for Nezuko, right? Or making the decision to just run off. And that's the thing, like him again re-seeing this in this episode, though, even when watching the movie, seeing Tanjiro not even look back at his family when they're all staring at him wondering what's wrong, and him crying as he's running away, and even his littlest brother chasing after him and falling down in the snow, calling after him, calling after him, calling him Big Bro, Nichan, all of that. It's just that one of those things where I stated in the reaction, like we all, most of us who would have, who more likely had a good enough or great enough relationship with family members, immediate family, sisters, brothers, mothers, fathers, whatever the case, per Tanjiro's immediate family. Like I believe that we all would want to stick and stay, but it's just one of those things that we don't know what we would really do, the decision that we would make. But at the same time, when you really think about it, the demon could have succeeded in killing Tanjiro, and basically the anime / movie would be over. But it's just, it's still one of the toughest, saddest portions of the movie, and now this episode 3, that just tugs at our hearts, our heartstrings, emotionally. It just sucks that Tanjiro, again, he runs off and doesn't even look back, because he knows that he basically saying to himself, saying to us, the viewer, that he knows that if he looks back, he's going to want to stay, but he can't. But with that, him fighting off, and of course Nezuko helping out, small Nezuko helping out and helping Tanjiro wake up, that also too was a great thing to see here in episode 3. But with that, now we're getting ready to move on in 2 weeks time. We're getting ready to move on to episode 4 on November 7th, when that episode drops, and see if there are any added content. May not be any added content at all. But again, this is more beneficial for those of you who haven't watched the movie at all, or actually getting a chance to see the film through these episodes, in these re-edited scenes. But with that, I did indeed still enjoy episode 3. What did y'all think of episode 3 when you first had on to watch for the first time? Leave some comments in the comment section below. Let's talk about some things. But other than that, I will talk to y'all next time with more Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. Peace, guys.